I'm very excited to be here tonight. My name is Hugh Gallagher, and I will be presenting what I believe is a watershed moment in Portland 21st century academics. The city of Portland, famed for its natural resources, high quality of living, is home to many creative people. I myself moved here for the abundant cauldron of creativity and worked with many graphic designers in my work. I work in interactive writing, and I worked with a man named Dave Ewald, who was an interactive designer at my first job. Now, at my second job, I left, and I met another interactive designer, and his name was Dave Ewald. One city, two Dave Ewalds. Fascinating, and I've become very excited about this study, and I would like to present it to you tonight. It is my feelings on Portland's vibrant Dave Ewald community. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. There's a lot of ground to cover, so let's try to hold the excitement till the very end. I know that we're a visual crowd, so let's take a look at how it all shapes out here. Dave Ewald, one, is the elemental Dave Ewald. He's going to look you in the eyes. He's not a technicolor Dave Ewald. He stares unflinchingly at himself, and in that same manner, he asks you to do the same. He is a Dave Ewald that will answer the questions. Dave Ewald, two, is a mist of sorts. He's dancing on the wind. He's Davey Wild, as I like to call him. You can see from the picture here, he's at home in the forests, in the woods, and you never really know. He's implied. Now, Dave Ewalds, in the Portland design community, you can see there's 100% more Dave Ewalds than Shane Kohatsus, Beverly Ungs, and Glenn Devitt's, 200% more than Mariana Arcade Sanchez Montebello's. Performance since inception of Dave Ewalds. They've been up, they've been down. It's too much information again to go into, but the low point of Dave Ewald 1 is where he fired an AK-47 in a house, which is interesting to note. That's an entire semester in my studies program. Within Portland, again, up and down, Dave Ewald 2 had a heroic moment when he drove through heavily flooded I-5 highway. Dave Ewald 1 has a lack of a Portland stripper story, and that's a low point for him. This was the interesting study. Dave Ewald's in the up markets and the down market. The roller coaster we've all been on does not affect Dave Ewald. He has been employed. He's been making money. If you want a guy who's working, call Dave Ewald. Now, if you want the right Dave Ewald for the job, you've got to know the differences. Dave Ewald 1 will always wear a button-down shirt. He's friendly, but he's a fighter. Dave Ewald 2, he has context. I'm not sure to what, but he has it. Finding them in Portland. Now, through minor stalking, I've been able to track the patterns of Dave Ewald. They are a living study. They are on the move, and you must know where to look in order to reach them. We go out once a week and we find Dave Ewalds. Dave Ewald 1 is, he's working. Monday through Friday, he's working. He's got a sliver at home, and then he's on the coast where Dave Ewald 1 really roams free. Dave Ewald 2, this is where Davey Wild comes in. We don't know. Dave Ewald's likes and dislikes. Again, this is Dave Ewald 1 territory. Dave Ewald 2 was in the woods this day and didn't answer the questions. You'll notice Dave Ewald 1 is he's practical. He's the black and white. Remember, he's looking at life directly in the eyes. His hopes and his dreams are of the body. They're pedestrian, man of the street dreams. He wants to kayak with whales. He wants to raise his son. He's not trying to write an opera. You know, Dave Ewald 2, we don't know. Dave Ewald's feelings on pie. Dave Ewald 1 rarely eats pie, prefers ice cream, but in his mind, because this is Dave Ewald 1, and he will answer every question, he sees it as a uniter of people. Dave Ewald 2, we have no idea whatsoever of his feelings on pie. Fears and concerns. Dave Ewald 1 is painfully aware of his mortality. He is trapped in this finite machine transporting his Dave Ewaldian consciousness through this mortal coil, and he's worried about arthritis. He's worried about morbid obesity. Now, what we can do to preserve Portland's Dave Ewald community, we can say hi to them, we can hire them. Do not high-five them under any circumstance, because Dave Ewald 1 does not enjoy high-fives, and you might not know which one you're dealing with, and we wouldn't want Dave Ewald 2 scurrying away into the woods. The future of Portland's Dave Ewald community. Portland, we've got a resource here. We've got to preserve and protect, and I'm going to bring a Dave Ewald out here. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to meet one half of Portland's Dave Ewald community. Dave Ewald, ewaldworld.com, ewaldworld.com. Dave Ewalds! Ladies and gentlemen, it's a beautiful thing. ewaldworld.com.